Hey y'all, it's me Alex. Today I'm going to be doing a fun little experimental type video. I'm going to be testing the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette versus the Covergirl TruNaked Smoky Palette. I wonder what this might be a dupe for. If you've followed my channel for any length of time, you might know that I do really love the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette. I might be the only human on earth who does. You know, to each their own. This is what it looks like. This was my first ever naked palette. It's really, really pretty, and I just love the range of colors because I do really love cool tones. I love smokier tones. This is one of the naked palettes that's like not the most neutral to me. Like, you don't get the most natural looks out of it. And it has since been discontinued since I am the only person in the target market for that palette apparently. So I am going to test it today against the Covergirl TruNaked Smoky Palette. I got this like way back in December, so I've been meaning to film this video for a while. It's not like a complete dupe, as there are many things that the Naked Smoky palette has that the Covergirl palette does not have. The Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette has more browns in it, whereas this one doesn't have any browns, so we're gonna stick to the grays and bluish shades in it. So this one also has more mattes than this one. So we're gonna just kind of see how these shades compare. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. So I'm going to do this side Urban Decay and this side Covergirl. I'm gonna do this side first. I'm priming my eyes with my NYX HD eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna do check-ins throughout the day on this and see how I look. I'm even going to the gym tonight, so I get like an extra amount of knowing. Is that a good way of phrasing it? I don't know. So since one of the only matte shades that both of these share is a matte gray, I am going to take the shade Password and I'm going to put that in my crease. And I'm going to put a bit of that in my outer corner as well. And then I'm going to take Slanted, which is this kind of grayish bluish shimmer, and I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm then going to use the shade Black Market, and I'm going to deepen up the outer corner. And then I'm going to just blend it out with the brush I used on the gray shade. I don't feel any concealer today. So next I'm going to take a Dagger and I'm going to apply that along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take High and put that on my inner corner. And for my brow bone, I'm going to use the shade 13 here. Okay, so I've wiped off my brushes using my color switch. That way I can make sure I can use the same brushes for this eye, so that doesn't really impact anything. So now I'm going to dig into the Covergirl palette. And I'm going to use the mirror from the Urban Decay palette, but I promise you I am not cheating. I'm going to go in and use this gray shade. I'm going to put that in my crease like I did on the other side. Ooh, this one has a bit more kick up in the palette. This one is actually a lot more pigmented than the matte gray in the Naked Smoky palette, and it blends a lot easier. Who knows, maybe I'll find something that I like even more. Then I'm going to take this steely blue shade here and I'm going to put that on my lid. This is very smooth. This one I think might take a little bit more building than the Urban Decay side though. These shadows are really soft. I hadn't tried any of Covergirl's shadows, at least in recent years. So this is really interesting to me. And now I'm going to take the black shade here and I'm going to put that in the outer corner to deepen it up. And then I'm going to take this shade and put that on the lower lash line. And now for my inner corner shade, I'm going to use this pearly white shade, which is definitely whiter than what is in the Naked Smoky palette, so we're gonna see how that looks. Oh yeah, my inner corner is definitely brighter on this side, which I don't mind. And I'm gonna take this matte white here, and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do my lashes and finish off the rest of my face, and we'll see how this looks. Okay, so this is the finished look. I actually think I kind of like the CoverGirl side a little bit more. It was pretty easy to do. The shadows were a bit easier to work with than the Naked palette, although the Naked palette had a bit more of like their bright glittery shades. So I'm gonna go and film a couple other videos that I need to get in today, and I will be checking in throughout the day. Okay, so it is 5:40 and I had actually intended on like checking in a lot earlier than this, but this is what my makeup is looking like so far. The CoverGirl side is creasing a little bit, but this one isn't as much. However, I have polled a few people asking like which side do they like more, and 3 out of 4 people prefer the CoverGirl side to the Urban Decay side, and I might also agree with them. So I'm gonna chillax for a bit, and then I'm gonna go to kickboxing tonight, and then I'm gonna definitely have to take my makeup off after that so I can shower. But yeah, I'm gonna check in after a nice little workout. Okay, so the time is now 7:05 and I didn't actually work out. I went there and I had warmed up, and it wasn't until after I had warmed up that I realized I brought 2 gloves that go on the same hand. And I didn't have any backups, so I might have faked a mild emergency to get out of it. When the instructor asked why I was leaving, I was like, I got a text, I have to go. And I did get a text from like someone, and I had to go because I didn't have my gloves, or the right ones, to do the class. So this is what I'm currently looking like. You know what? I'm gonna keep this on until midnight now that I'm not like sweaty and disgusting, and I can probably manage it. So this is what I'm looking like right now. Not that much of a difference from my last check-in, but Casey and I are gonna go see a movie tonight, and I will report back in after that because that's gonna be like 10 o'clock. You've experienced my awkwardness. I'll see you later. Okay, so it's about 1 a.m. I just got back from the movie, which, by the way, Us is amazing. Jordan Peele is a genius, which I already knew. This is what both eyes are looking like right now. Obviously, it's not the greatest situation. They're both kind of just looking bad, but I've had on my makeup for many, many hours. So if you want to know my final thoughts on this, I actually think I might like the CoverGirl side better because I feel like the colors were really good and they do match pretty true to the Urban Decay side, but these are a lot more pigmented, a lot more blendable. Like, I just had an easier time working with them. This side creased more, whereas this side faded a little bit more, like at least when it was first starting, because this one was more pigmented, and this one was a little bit more sheer slash buildable. So it's more like creasing versus fading, even though pretty creasy. So anyway, that is it for this video, because I have to work in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. And I will see you on my next one. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Bye!